The Gates Foundation calls it a silent epidemic. President Obama pledged to tackle it, saying it's an economic imperative if the U.S. intends to remain competitive in the global society. It is the high school dropout rate.
And this week on KXLY4, we have targeted the problem. It's not just here in Spokane. Nationwide, 1 in 3 high schoolers will drop out before graduation, 6,000 a day across the country. The last 2 nights here on KXLY4, HD News at 6, we've looked at how Spokane schools rank and why so many young people don't graduate. Well, tonight, what Spokane and its school district are doing to get our kids successfully to graduation.
I really do think 100% of our kids can be successful in school.
Fred Schrump has been principal of Spokane's Havermale High School and is now also the district director of interventions. It's his job to look at the data and come up with or fine-tune programs for students who struggle.
Though we know that if we don't prioritize students who are failing in school, that's going to be a bigger economic impact, not only in the schools, but it will be for our community as well.
We know that social factors, personal problems, disabilities, and cultural differences are some of the many factors that cause students to give up and drop out. We also know that not all kids learn inside the box, so schools have to get creative in engaging students, helping them learn and making that education relevant to them.
Every program here is a program where students, it's a hands-on learning opportunity.
It's the Skills Center for juniors and seniors who can earn credits in everything from medical and dental to automotive and technology. The district also provides a specialized program for Native American students, one for self-starters, another for students to earn college credits, yet another for sheer dropout intervention.
We're also starting a school called the Community School, the Community High School, which is a small school of 200 students that want a smaller, more personalized environment, but also the learning is around connecting with the community. Again, we're looking at real-world learning, and it's more student-directed learning, too, as opposed to a traditional classroom where students may not have been successful.
We talk about dropping out being a community problem. Well, there are also community solutions. Obviously, there are GED programs, and then there are those like here at Tin Can. It's a nonprofit that uses and teaches information technology and interactive media.
I think the kinds of things we do actually appeal to kids who may be alienated from more traditional school settings, so the chance to make a video or a game or a web page excites them, and you can slip other kinds of learning in there.
Karen Michelson is Tin Can's executive director. Her place is busy with adults and students. It has a specialized effort for high school dropouts. You may not have thought about it, but the environment you create in your neighborhood can help too.
The simple approach is get to know their neighbors, the students, the young people who are in schools, just around their neighborhood, and ask them how they're doing in school, and maybe even offering them a place to do homework or to be involved.
Opportunities for all of us to lend a voice and break the silence of the silent epidemic of dropping out. And if you want to do more, schools and community groups have mentoring opportunities. Just get in touch with a neighborhood school or the district, and you can watch all of our reports from this week and comment on them while you're there on KXLY.com.